This video is brought to you by Catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
I bring dancehall music to a next level because everywhere you go in America, even in Europe, England, all of these places, I just get more the award.
Before Mavado would drop tracks like Ghetto Bible, My League, and Progress.
Mama said good mix with a lot of evil. The devil in a lot of people.
Before collaborating with the likes of DJ Khaled, French Montana, Lil Kim, Wyclef Jean, Snoop Lion, Iggy Azalea, and Nicki Minaj.
Hey yo Mavado, tell him lick a shot, hello. Tell him say we're straight, arrow.
Before the Gully Gad would beef with former collaborators like Vybz Kartel and even Bounty Killer after he had a birthday party at a club in which Mavado's best friend was shot dead.
The club owner at that time was perceived to be your enemy.
One of our biggest enemies.
And
the general, the so-called general at the time, knew that.
Mavado grew up in a low-income neighborhood in Kingston, learning to sing in church. Amongst his musical idols was the legendary reggae and dancehall DJ, Bounty Killer. Following a chance meeting with the general of the Alliance, Mavado was taken under his wing and from there grew from underground DJ and singer to an internationally recognized artist signed to We the Best Music and Cash Money Records. Now I want to apologize to you guys for my Popcan video, Popcan, because I called him Popcan, and you guys were not happy. That's a mistake. That won't happen again. Also, all the Popcan jokes. I fucked up big time. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCracken, documenting the life and career of Mavado prior to fame. Here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, I've covered Vybz Kartel, Popcan, and Alkaline in the past, but this is my first time doing a video on Mavado. Although apparently a YouTuber called Shawnee B made a cheap knockoff. Come on, man. My thumbnails don't look like that at all. Or do that. You can still see the Hollywood sign behind your words, bro! And it's Mavado! Not with an O. You spelt it wrong. Anyway, let's roll a clip of my competition.
2008, Mavado was given the prestigious MOBO Awards for Best Reggae Act. In April 2010, Mavado starred as a gangster in Drake's new song.
Alright, Shawnee B, not bad, but if you're gunning for my job, you're gonna have to learn to speak up. Guys, let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. Alright, let's get into this bio. Mavado, or David Constantine Brooks, was born on November 30th, 1981 in Kingston, Jamaica. He grew up in a small ghetto in the heart of the city called Casa of Peace. Music was always a big part of his life. His grandmother used to bring him to church to sing. He grew up listening to artists like Sanchez, Wayne Wonder, and Bounty Killer, and also cited Tupac as a childhood idol. At the age of 15, young David was encouraged to visit Junior Reid's recording studio. There he got the opportunity to meet his idol, Bounty Killer, who would eventually mentor the aspiring artist. Bounty hooked him up with his manager, Julian Jones Griffith, and David took the stage name Mavado after the Swiss watch company, with Julian suggesting the altered spelling. But the road to dancehall superstardom is long. It would take a better part of a decade for Mavado to drop his first song, and in the meantime he worked as a barber to pay the bills. But the wait was well worth it, with his debut single Real McCoy proving to be an instant success.
Can't charge bad man pan no house broken. Can't charge man pan no car scrapping. 15 million, we bring go gun shopping. You can't take 9 copy no fire small scrapping.
He followed this up with We Dem a Do, which charted on Billboard.
Where them a do, where them a try, my road will fly into the sky.
And after a long string of underground hits throughout 2005 and 2006, including songs like Dreaming and Ball Dem a Brawl, Mavado's life outside the recording studio began to change. As a member of Bounty Killer's musical collective, The Alliance, Mavado was rubbing shoulders with a number of talented dancehall artists, including the then member Vybz Kartel. But in 2006, Vybz left the group, spawning an on-again, off-again feud that would last for decades. As the artists exchanged diss tracks, their fans divided into factions, with Vybz Kartel's Gaza clashing with Mavado's Gully, in some cases leading to street violence. Around this time, Mavado's Rastafarian father was murdered in Switzerland. After a long fight to get his father's body returned to Jamaica, Mavado buried the hatchet with Vybz Kartel, at least for the time being, which allowed him to focus on his debut album. Mavado released Gangsta for Life, the Symphony of David Brooks on July 10, 2007. The album featured a whopping 25 tracks, including Top Shotta Na Miss, We Dem a Do, and Dying featuring Serrani.
Somebody pray for me.
personal life would follow as Mavado was detained by Jamaican police. While in custody, he claims he was thrown through a glass window and 3 of his fingers were sliced in the process. From there, well, he had to be stitched up at a local hospital. Soon after, he was arrested for illegal possession of a firearm and shooting with intent, but later cleared of all charges. In 2008, Grand Theft Auto 4 featured 2 of Mavado's songs in the game, Last Night and Real McCoy. Real McCoy was also used in one of the game's official trailers. That's a big audience, it's very good.
LCPD! Freeze! I said freeze! Whatever I say to go see him. I shut him up!
In 2008, Mavado was featured on the G-Unit track Let It Go, and his track I'm on the Rock would feature Jay-Z.
No, they will never stop me. She'll guide me, be my guidance, create the salvation for me.
The same year, Mavado would take home a MOBO Award for Best Reggae Track. The same year, he began recording for his second studio album, which would drop on March 3rd, 2009, Mr. Brooks, A Better Tomorrow, and would feature songs like So Special, So Blessed, Money Changer, and Overcome.
In 2010,
Mavado would work with Drake for the first time, appearing in the music video for Find Your Love as a gang leader. How fitting. But he looks the part.
Down for the Gully Gad.
Them dog them. Them so I go on the road. Yeah. Do it now.
In 2011, Mavado formed his own label, Mansion Records, which debuted with the single Delilah. Not the Hey there Delilah, what it's like in the you know that love song? Not that. It's a little different.
lying to me, that is all you do. Fancy cars and superstars, that's the things you choose.
The same year he announced he had inked a deal with DJ Khaled's We The Best Music Group, which began his relationship with artists like Ace Hood and Akon. I've done it before they were famous on Ace Hood, you should check it out. Because not a lot of people did. The next year he got into a bit of trouble with the law after a driving incident. He was convicted of assault and malicious destruction of property and fined $100,000. But it wasn't all bad, since that year he also married his wife, Monique McKenzie, in a secret wedding in the States. They've since had 2 children, Vuitton and Daisy. Mavado also has 3 of their children from 2 prior relationships, Danielle, Dante, and Gavin. As for the rest of the story, well, you know the story because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCred and I very much appreciate you checking out this video. I've got 2 more for you down here below. Be sure to check those out, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, let me know who's next in the comments, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. We appreciate the support. Been a lot of you guys in the Caribbean loving these videos, and thank you. We appreciate it. I just won't say Popcan. Popcorn!